I unplugged it years ago. I got a storm in my skull and a spark in my veins. A pocket full of problems that I turn into gains. They wanted me quiet, wanted me tame. So I built me a kingdom out the pieces they gave. I'm a glitch with a heartbeat, a glow with a pulse, a product of pressure, a diamond from dust. I don't need a shortcut, I'm cutting the ride. I'm the type that gets lost just to figure it out. I've been down in the dirt where the doubts grow roots. Had to find my own shadow just to find my truth. Every bruise got a story, every scar got proof. Every time they said quit, I just tighten the screws. I don't walk in rooms, I change the temperature. I don't make moves, I make them remember. They throwing stones, I'm building a fortress. They looking for limits, I'm looking for mornings. I got no off switch, no brakes, no fear. I turned every loss into something they hear. I was born in a chaos, I grew in the flame. Now the world gotta learn how to spell my name. No off switch, I'm alive in the dark. Got a fire in my chest and a knife in my heart. They tried to bury me deep underground. I came back louder when they counted me out. Look, I'm a paradox, that's not psychopath, architect, building every bridge while they burn every phonograph. I'm ahead of the curve with the permanent aftermath, doing backflips over every obstacle blocking the path. I got a brain full of blueprints, a vault full of memories. Enemies watching, but
What up, what up?
they want the recipe, asking for remedies, but they don't understand the insanity energy. I'm not chasing a crown, I'm chasing evolution. Every mistake was a forced contribution. Every rejection became my tuition. Every no
How's everybody doing? Good morning, good night, all that good shit.
right before the commotion. A wave that was born in the ocean, but learned how to move like a locomotive. I remember the nights when nobody knew my name, when the only thing talking was a voice inside
It's in late
my
night StarCraft.
Now that voice got louder, now that voice got stronger. Everything they thought would break me,
It's early morning, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
I got no switch, no brakes, no fear. I turned every scar into something sincere. I was lost in the dark, I found my way. Now I'm the storm that they can't escape. No off switch, no end, no pause. I became everything they thought. Why wasn't it all? You can lock every door, you can build every wall.
SCV ready.
Can't stop a mind that refuses to fall.
Go ahead.
Off switch.
Huh?
Say,
SCV ready.
no
Sure thing.
surrender. Just evolution.
SCV ready.
Still awake.
SCV ready.
I'm still awake.
Ah! You scared me. Roger.
Probably shouldn't have opened
Yes, sir.
it,
SCV ready.
but same thing.
What's going on?
You said you knew my build, said you watched me play before.
SCV
Said you
ready.
knew exactly what that first SCV was for. You were waiting on the proxy, you were checking every side. While I was in your vision, building something you can't find. You thought I was going
SCV
starving,
ready.
so you pulled your queens around. I was hiding something cheaper where you never looked around. You made a perfect response to it, but that wasn't
In
real.
the rear.
That's the thing about my ladder games, I don't need a
SCV
good
ready.
build if I can make you feel. And I know you hate it, I can hear it in the silence.
Bad news.
You don't even type anymore, you
Ah,
just stare
what's
at
going
the
on?
violence. You
Huh?
wanted information, I
SCV
gave you
ready.
misinformation. You were losing to my army, you were losing to anticipation.
Huh?
You should've scouted, you should've looked a
SCV
little
ready.
closer.
Yeah, what?
You thought you knew the answer
Go ahead.
before the question was over. You should've scouted. Now you're watching what I did, saying how was I supposed to know?
What's
That's
up?
exactly how I am.
Shirt up.
You can call it cheese, you can call it whatever you want,
on
but
it.
you know who you were
Yes, sir.
Add-on complete.
This better be good.
Smiled when I saw it, cause I knew you spin the gas. You were saving for a time, and I was saving something else. Had a dark Templar walking slowly like he didn't need no help. He finally got protection, thought you saw the whole attack. Then I canceled half my army and I never brought it back. You were chasing ghosts around the map, trying to protect your pride. I sent one little rope somewhere and watched your whole defense divide. I don't rush when I don't need to.
Go ahead. What's going on? Big job. Bad news?
Sometimes all I gotta
Yo.
do
Command center upgrade complete.
hesitate. You should've scouted, you should've looked a little closer. You thought you knew the answer before the question was over.
Ghost reporting.
You should've scouted, now you're watching what I did, saying how was I supposed to know? That's exactly how I win.
Add-on.
SCV ready.
You can call it cheese, you can call it whatever you want, but you knew who you were playing when you clicked that match I won.
Huh?
You should've scouted. You should've scouted. Maybe I'm not playing StarCraft. Maybe I'm playing
Ghost
you.
reporting.
Maybe that first building was never meant to attack you. Maybe
SCV
every
ready.
good decision was just something you assumed. Maybe you lost the game before the game ever moved.
Ghost reporting.
You saw one reason, thought you knew the whole plan. Started making sports like you finally understand. I switched the tech,
hear
changed
me.
the route, pulled the pressure, waited out, built a counter for the counter to the thing I didn't do. 4 minutes behind and you don't know what to pursue. That's
SCV
Florence.
ready.
I don't need the
Ghost
biggest army, I
reporting.
just need you looking wrong. Make you spend your whole economy preparing for a song. You want to stand in StarCraft, you want it
reporting.
clean and controlled. I gave you
SCV
three
ready.
suspicious buildings and a story you can't hold. Now you watching every replay, trying to find where you went wrong. But the funniest part
SCV
about
ready.
you were right just now.
Go ahead. What's
Should've
going?
scouted,
Come again.
you should've looked a little closer.
Ghost reporting.
You thought you knew the answer
SCV ready.
before the question
Yo.
was over.
Well, you sure about that?
Now you're watching what I
Solo
did, saying
operating,
how
right?
was I
In the
supposed
rear
to
with the
know?
gear.
That's exactly how I win.
Research complete.
Ghost
Call it
reporting.
cheese, you can call it whatever
the sit
you
rep.
want. You knew who you were playing when you
Out
clicked
with it.
that match.
I'm on it.
You should've
SCV ready.
but you didn't. It's okay. I'ma replay again. Check the first minute. You will
SCV ready.
find it. You
You're
always
on.
do.
Ghost reporting.
Usually
This is great.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Okay. SCV ready. Jordan. Go. Big job. You sure about that? Solo. You sure? SCV ready.
Boy raised.
Solo operator. Copy that. SCV ready. Target. Give me the sit rep. Man. Out with it. Ghost. SCV ready. Go ahead. SCV ready. Roger. In the rear with the gear. Big job, huh? SCV ready.
I'm inside your base before minute eight. You thinking you safe, trying to saturate. I'm up in pockets, you give me the game.
Solo. You sure about that? Gateway. Coming. Out with it. It's getting too hot. want it. In the rear with the gear. Bad news.
Give me this solo. You sure? Go. Come again. Give me this. Out with it. Go. Solo.
Turn around. Too late.
What's going on?
Win fair.
Yes, sir.
But the worker that don't even mind properly. You still building up,
Give
thinking
me
I'm
this.
30. I'm building
You sure about
you
that?
are.
Come again. Solo. Come again. Out with it. Solo. Out with it.
Add-on complete.
Okay. You're
Bad news.
Final G. You still trying to breathe, but you on your knees. One bro, two cannons, now say GG. While I type real calm like easy.
What's up?
Give me this zero.
You keep trying to fix, but it don't quite stick. Cause I built that loss with a single click. Running back. Maybe
Oh, my
scout this
hotkeys are
time.
messed up. Let's see. We're having problems with the hotkeys last
You
time.
still won't find it.
That was supposed to be 3, right?
Game loads in. But this time,
9.
I'm not asking if I'm ready. I'm asking if I'm willing to begin. Because maybe the point was never to win every battle. Maybe the point was learning
That stayed the
why
same.
I kept
Conversation.
fighting.
3. 2.
Yeah. Game loads in, and I breathe for a second. No rush to prove something, no fear of the outcome. I spent so many years trying to perfect the opening that I forgot the person who was the one controlling it. Two pros split, but it feels like my thoughts divide. And the person that I show and the person I keep hiding. One says keep going, you've come too far. The other whispers, maybe you're not who you thought you are. Vision fades in and out like doubts I keep chasing. Fog of war in my mind, all the fears I keep facing. I see movement in the dark, but now I don't panic. I learned every shadow doesn't mean something's attacking. Top of the ramp feels heavy like a mountain I climb. Every choice feels bigger when you're fighting your mind. Forge goes down, and I feel that commitment. Not just building an army, but rebuilding my vision. I used to think expansion meant proving I was growing, but sometimes moving forward means admitting you're broken. I don't rush anymore. I let the silence speak. I let the parts of myself that I buried get free. And every loss I accepted, every moment I've been started changing my idea of what winning meant. I'm more than the battles I lose, more than the moments I break, more than the choices I made.
SCV ready.
When I was afraid, I'm more than the numbers on screen.
What's going on? Huh? SCV ready. Yeah, whatever.
Was always me, and I'm still here, still building, still learning to
ready.
breathe. The war wasn't outside, it was underneath. Cannon fires in the distance, but I hear something different. Not anger, not failure, just old versions of my decisions. All the times I blend the map, all the times I blend the game. When the hardest enemy was the voice inside my name. I used to think perfection was the path to freedom. If I never made mistakes, maybe nobody would see them. But perfection became a prison with invisible walls. A place where every failure felt bigger than it was. I built defenses
job,
around
huh?
pain,
What's going
thinking
on?
they would protect me. But sometimes the walls are
SCV
created with
ready.
things that disconnect. Unite who's opens, and I understand now. Running from yourself only brings yourself around. Void rays waiting above, like dreams I never chased, like words I never said, like chances I'm replaced.
Our SCVs are under
Call
attack.
it a game. Maybe it was always more. Maybe every
SCV
single
ready.
match was knocking on the door, showing me the pieces that I tried to ignore, showing me the reason I was fighting before.
Gotcha.
Cause
What's
every
going
player has a
on?
battlefield,
Go
Every
ahead.
person has a fog.
SCV
Every
ready.
heart has a place where it feels lost. But the map changes. The player changes. The story changes. You are not trapped inside
news.
your last game.
Yep.
You expand
SCV
again.
ready.
I feel threatened. I see every place where I once felt disconnected.
Alright, no pylons.
Distance, but they don't scare me now. They're just memories of who I used to
Big job.
love.
SCV ready.
Robotic bay in the silence, building something stronger. Not an escape, not a weapon, just proof by lasting longer. Colossus rise, but not for destruction. They represent the strength found after reconstruction. You wiggle wing something and still feel empty. Like the trophy in your hand doesn't tell your story.
In the rear. What's up?
I lived in that place, I know that feeling. Chasing every victory, but never healing. Then I realized the match wasn't the mean.
Command center
That
upgrade
wasn't the
complete.
reason. The losses weren't demons, they were lessons with seasons. Every replay was a mirror. Every mistake was a teacher.
It's your
Every scar
dime.
was a trap.
Huh?
Turning
Will
me
do.
into a believer. More than the battles I lose. More than the moments
Add-on
I break.
complete.
More than the fear that I can't
SCV ready.
with every mistake.
Ah! You scared me. Bad
More
news.
than the rake on the screen. More than the wins people see.
SCV ready.
The greatest
go,
opponent
go.
I faced was always me. And I'm still here, still building, still finding my way, still learning that darkness can turn to day. The war wasn't about winning, the war wasn't about fame. It was finding the courage to rebuild my name.
SCV ready.
I just saw the mosquito.
But I'm not finished. The map
Oh
resets.
hell, no, he's gonna try
But
to
I
bite me
remain.
right now.
New build, new vision,
Ghost.
same
SCV ready.
I saw him
game.
just shh. I know I'm gonna get bit.
They told me stay inside the lines.
Lightable. Lightable? What the hell?
I don't
What kind of name is that?
I make the rules question themselves.
What's going on? Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Add-on complete.
Yeah, I got a mind full of lightning and a mouth full of
Damn
gasoline.
mosquitoes around here. I just saw one right now. Eye to eye.
Big job.
He said I'll be back.
When I started, but the vision got older. Go with the flow, got the heat in the motor. I don't need a crown. I'm at the throne, feel low. I've been walking through storms with a smile on my face. Turn my scars into maps. Now I'm finding my way. Every loss was a lesson, every doubt was a blade. Now I'm sharpening my focus, every minute that I'm away. They said slow down. I said why would I? Got a record in my chest and a storm in my
ready.
mind. I don't chase the moment in my head at the time when they finally see me.
Morning, Miss
I already
Aries.
passed by. I'm a glitch in the
Get his ass, though.
system, a crack in the wall. The one they ignore. Now they watch when I call.
SCV ready.
From the pressure, the fire to fall. Now I'm
Ghost
so
reporting.
high, I can't
We
get
hear ya.
I came from the bottom when nobody cared. Had a dream in my pocket, then smoke in the
SCV
air. The
ready.
world is a game, I'm the bug in the code. I'm the reason they're scared when the lights turn on. Look. I'm too unpredictable, difficult, digital, critical, cynical, lyrical, criminal. Minimal limits, I'm limitless energy.
Bad news. What's going on?
Just feeding the imagery. Got a dictionary full of ammunition. Every sentence a weapon, every word got
SCV
precision.
ready.
I don't throw shots, I throw whole transmissions. Leave a mark on the
It's your
game like a
dime.
permanent incision. I'm the storm before thunder, the glitch before shutdown. The
Give me
king
the
of the
sit
chaos when
rep.
nobody comes around.
Nothing
They wanted
to
the
it.
villain, I gave them a legend. Now they gotta live with the
SCV
truth
ready.
they invented. I'm not lucky, I'm calculated. Every failure got renovated. Every door that they barricaded, I kicked it down and redecorated. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm
SCV ready.
different. Maybe the thing they fear the most is that I never
Ghost
needed
reporting.
permission.
Come again.
SCV ready.
The one they ignore.
Solo operative. You sure about that? Ghost reporting.
SCV ready.
You're on. Ghost reporting.
SCV ready.
Out with it. Come again. How
No GG for noobs.
Solo operative, come again. Deploy. Know what I like. Out with it. Ghost reported. I'm on it. Never know what hit 'em. Running up the flag is not allowed.
Damn, only took 2 squares. Look.
You sure about that?
You need a lot for a Nexus train, huh?
Give me the
Damn.
sit rep.
Damn. But if you got like 7 ghosts, you go in there, take out the shield, maybe get the Nexus.
Solo.
3. You need 4 for a gateway. 4 EMPs.
Out with it.
Good to know. Good to know.
Color me happy. You sure about that?
Learn, man, for sure. How many EMPs for everything?
You're on.
2 for a pylon, I guess. I go bop bop,
Solo.
bop bop, and then a regular hit.
Roger.
You know?
Copy that. Okay.
That's double hit. 2
I'm
EMPs.
on it. You sure about that? Give me the sit rep. Target in my sights.
You gotta get used to that.
I don't fit in the picture, I'm changing the frame. I don't follow the path, I'm creating the lane. When they ask who did it, when they mention the name, don't know what was the glitch that rewrote.
All right. Good morning, guys. Oh. There we go. Let's get that salt.
They told me stay inside the lines.
Mosquito's gonna bite me out. I saw him.
Perfect, now I'm ripping up the scenery. Built a whole kingdom out of things they said. Dreams. I'm a glitch in the code with a chip on my shoulder.
You know what I forgot? Cloak. Totally forgot about Cloak. And I thought I had it because I had it last game. So this would have added more value on longevity to the ghost.
I'm limitless energy, enemy thinking the enemy, really just feeding the imagery. I got a dictionary full of ammunition, every sentence a weapon, every word got precision. I don't throw shots at the whole transmissions, leave a mark on the game like a
damn, for noobs. No GG for noobs. I don't even sound right, you know? That don't even sound right. No GG for noobs. That's pretty messed up. That's a messed up thing to even have as a slogan. Yeah. You know what I mean? GG for dudes. Okay, there's that because we got that. Took his soul. Total newbie. Exactly. We're like the newbies of noobs. We're the bottom of the noob barrel. Hey, Miss Aries. We got likey. We got yes and Indeed. Yes, indeed. You got it. Yeah, yeah. But that's a good thing. That means we have room for. We got a little wiggle room. So we gotta keep working on that one. We're working on that one. Ghost, SCV pool. You know, at the minimum, if we could take out the natural, then maybe we can get a command center before we move out, so that when we take out their Nexus help, we'll be ahead by a base, and we won't overcommit. I don't know. We'll see. Just see. What I want to see right now is that mosquito. I'm like a human vibrator right now. I just always, trying to keep moving. keep my hands moving. So what's going on, guys? Like, what's Laurencio do? Trying to get that damn mosquito from landing.
Funny how you're always so surprised.
5 a.m. Could have said 6.
I'm somewhere in between. Sometimes I win, sometimes I don't. But every game feels like my own.
Okay, let's go.
Everybody wants the safest answer. I'm looking for the better question. No, that's not my build.
First I was like, what is that? Is that a moth? Because sometimes a moth gets in here. Like every random time, I would see like a little moth. And so sometimes when I look at the moth, I'm like, oh, is it a moth? And I don't want to kill a moth, right? And then when I realize it's a damn bigger mosquito, I'm like, oh, son. When they're big, that means he's been chewing on me for a little bit, I guess. I was like, yo, you're the guy, huh? You're all grown up now.
SCV ready. What's... Huh?
And I wish I would have, took him down.
Go ahead.
Sometimes I hesitate. It's like dark. I'm like, get him on. And damn, he's gone before you realize it's a mosquito.
SCV ready. Man the ring. What's big? Go ahead. SCV ready. Yep. SCV ready.
I got no match for this. No map can contain me. I put the base where your base is. Now your base got a vacate.
SCV ready.
No brakes on this, no lane. I'm changing lanes. I brought a build order. I brought a hurricane.
Man the rear with SCV ready.
No fixing the notes. You thought you had a game plan.
Bad news.
Around your hopes, everybody wanna know how I do what I do. I don't.
Go
I
ahead.
just
SCV ready.
I got minerals looking like they owe me rent. Gas so precious, I could buy the lick and 7% SCV on vacation. Still getting paid though. Command center floating, that's my
What's
Airbnb,
going on?
bro.
SCV ready.
Feel like a luxury suite. Put the planetary right where you wanted to meet. You brought the whole army. I brought one idea, then duplicated that idea till it gave birth to
Well, butter my biscuit. SCV ready.
the minerals build, looking clinical, mind looking criminal. I don't need a scout.
Man the ring.
Intuition. I read your army
Armed
composition.
and ready.
Doctor's prescription. You made roaches. Cool. I made ghosts. Now everybody disappear when the sniper gets
SCV
close.
ready.
The list big, but the target's still wide.
This
Door
bit.
fly,
Go ahead.
Still outside. You got a
Big
thousand
job, huh?
That's adorable.
Yep.
Reasons why your armies refundable.
SCV ready.
I got no patch for this. No map can contain me. I put the base where your base is. Now your base
What's...
got
Huh?
vacate.
SCV ready.
I got no brakes on this. No plane. I'm changing.
Man the rear.
You got a
Back.
build order.
Ah! Here. SCV ready.
No fixing the notes.
It's your dime.
Had a game plan. focus. You thought I came to macro, I came to make a diagnosis. Your expansion got
In the rear with the gear.
addicted to the thought that maybe somehow this game could still be fixed. Nope. I got a nexus on your nerves, a command center on your curve.
SCV ready.
Army like your army got observed. I don't chase kills, I let the kills come. Put a trap in the trap and then travels behind me. Your overlord
SCV
saw it,
ready.
the overlord died. Now your vision looking blurry like you
What's
watch it
up?
from inside. I'm a problem with the keyboard, a typo with the trigger. Every time you think I'm finished, I get bigger.
It's here.
You put the meta.
SCV ready.
Cut the standing in the pieces, now the pieces got the visions. I don't play outside the box. I sell the box.
Command
Then I build
center
another
upgrade
box inside the
complete.
box you thought I lost. They ask me,
This better be
Florencio, why?
SCV ready.
I say, why not? If the game gives me a button, I'ma press it. If the map gives me a corner, I'ma stretch it. If the opponent gives me space, I'ma live there. If he gives me gas, I'ma take
Ben,
it.
what's going on?
Planetary again. Destroyed the first one, that's
SCV ready.
unfortunate, my friend, 'cause I got another one
Add-on
behind another
complete.
one, and another one. Up where the other one was.
Go
You
ahead.
attack one
In the
side,
rear with the gear.
opposite. You defend your mineral line. I'm already on top of
SCV
it.
ready.
You think I'm predictable? That's cute. I make the obvious move. Look completely
Add-on
absolute. Then I
complete.
fake it, then I break it, then I check it, then I make it look like every single second of your life is pre-recorded. I don't need to rage. I make you rage. I don't need to talk.
Big job, huh? What's going on?
Leave game. I hit build. Then I sit there smiling while the next page gets filled. I got no patch.
Go ahead.
No map can
In the
contain
rear
me.
with
I put
SCV
the
ready.
base where your base is.
SCV
Now
ready.
your base gotta vacate.
We hear ya.
Me, no brakes on this, no lane. I'm changing lanes. You brought a
Systems
build
go.
order.
SCV ready.
I brought a hurricane.
What's going on?
Base is under attack.
They vent you. Oh shit. He's coming. Get out of here. Go down. Damn. Look, one moment.
You gonna give me orders?
What's up, Jacobian? Get your time of day. Please hit the like button if you like these streams. Damn right. Hit them like buttons or comment. Say hi.
Armed and ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
Will do.
ask for normal.
SCV ready.
Cause normal is where I stop.
Overtime.
Let's go. I don't hit the ladder, I
It's
innovate
here.
it. I defy the
SCV
limit, I
ready.
reshape it. You came with the plan and rearrange it. You
SCV
came for the
ready.
win. I came to change the game. Everybody watching, everybody waiting. Everybody
Bad
thinking
news.
they can calculate me. But the second they think they finally got
What's
me,
going
I
on?
already moved in the replay's
SCV
crazy.
ready.
I'm a tactical animal, mechanical, radical, breaking the
SCV
pattern,
ready.
breaking the mathematical, back in the battle with battery energy. Every decision is hitting the medically. Minimum maximum damage, I manage the
Go ahead.
master the management. You got a
SCV
formula,
ready.
I got a funeral for every predictable move that you
SCV
do.
ready.
I don't gotta rush, I don't gotta flex. Let the pressure build up.
Got a target in mind. Been waiting on you. Armed and ready. SCV ready.
Was posted, the game isn't over, I already know it. I
SCV
got the
ready.
opponents studying shadows, looking for clues in the cracks of the battle. But every assumption they make is a trap. Every reaction is feeding the pattern. Wait, look.
SCV ready.
I shift, you adapt, I twist, you scout.
SCV ready.
If you think you found the answer,
Huh?
I don't play the matter, I invade it. I don't follow no matter, I reshape it.
Ready to raise some hell.
You came for the win, I
SCV ready.
everybody
Shit.
watching, everybody waiting, everybody thinking they can calculate me. But the second they think they finally got me, alright. And the replay's crazy. APM attacking like automatic
Add-on
artillery, mentality sharp
complete.
like a blade in a circuitry.
SCV ready.
Machinery, prototypes, precision, Zerg evolution. I'm causing collision. I don't need permission. I don't need the reason. I turn every season into my exhibition. The map is a canvas. The units
SCV
are paid.
ready.
The opponent's confidence. That's what I take. They came with the
SCV
build. I
ready.
came with a storm. They came with a system. I came with a swarm. Now the units
Ben,
are
what's going on?
psychological warfare. I put out in
Go
the
ahead.
hole before I answer the room.
SCV
I remain the question what he was gonna do. Is it cheese? Is
SCV
it
ready.
genius? Is it stupid? Is it art? By the time they decide.
Armed. Where's the hot action?
So scout. See where he's at.
SCV ready.
The army, it's the mind behind it because an army can die.
SCV ready. It's your dime. SCV ready. Fell to the metal. SCV ready.
I've been building the blueprint, breaking the usual, moving, proving the impossible possible. when you
Ready
pursue
to
it, they
raise
wanna
some
duplicate it,
hell.
simulated, calculated, but the problem is the player can't be replicated. No copy, no clone, no script, no code, no patch updates in the way that I flow. I'm the error, message the system can't
SCV
close.
ready.
The strange little variable nobody knows. So when the replay loads and the crowd starts asking,
Talk to me, boss.
how did he win? The answer is simple. I
I'm
wasn't
waiting on
playing
you.
the game, I was playing mine.
Daylight's burning.
I don't fit the letter, I invade it. I don't follow the letter, I reshape it. You came with a plan, I rearrange it. You came for the win, I came to change the game. Everybody watching, everybody
Roaches.
waiting, everybody thinking they can calculate me. But the second they think they finally got me.
You scared me.
Then the replay's crazy.
In the rear with the gear. We hear you. SCV ready.
Sound.
Think about the ladder.
Daylight's burning.
Ghost
Nobody
reporting.
sees the battles you fight.
Ghost
Countdown even
reporting.
starts. They see the bill, they see the cheese, they see the weird choice.
Mineral field depleted.
I sit in
Give
the
me
lobby
this.
staring at the
Add-on
screen,
complete.
thinking about every loss that I've seen, every mistake that
We gotta get
I've
some
made.
Command center
Italians.
upgrade
That keeps
complete.
following me. They say just play the game.
Yep.
Mineral
Ghost reporting.
Feels like a mirror showing my own condition. Perfect timing, the
Ready to
perfect way
raise
to
some
prove I'm
hell.
worth something climbing, but the higher I got,
On it. Deploying. Yeah. You out with the solo. Go. Solo operative. Come. Ghost reporting.
I stopped trying to look
Ready to
like a
raise some
machine.
hell.
Stop trying to copy somebody else's dream.
Out with
Because
it.
the players that
What's
never
going
leave
on?
the path never find out what they're
Go.
actually capable
Ready to
of.
raise some hell.
What if the mistake was the lesson? What if the loss was the message? What if the thing that they laughed at was the thing that
Ready to
made
raise
me
some hell.
different? They call it chaos, I call it
Light it
searching.
up.
They call it random, I call it learning.
This ought to be
I'm
good.
not trying to
Mineral
play a perfect
Ready to
game.
raise some
I'm
hell.
trying to understand the game and that changes.
Gotcha.
I know what
waiting
they
on
say when they
Research
watch me play. Why
complete.
would you do that? What kind of strategy?
Good job,
But they
huh?
only see the action. They don't
Ready
see
to
the
raise some
reaction. They
hell.
don't see the thousands of hours behind it. Every
Upgrade
failure became
complete.
information. Every defeat
Go
became
ahead.
transformation. Every time I hit the
Ready to
ground,
raise
I
some
picked up
hell.
something they couldn't find in a victory. Because winning can teach you nothing
Where's
if
the
you
hot
never question
action?
why. You can climb forever.
Are you ready for this? Light it up.
I don't want to dance.
Ready
I
to
want every
raise some
possibility.
hell.
Every weakness, every hidden
Light it up. Hell yeah. Absolute.
command center upgrade complete.
because I want stronger.
Waiting on you. Word. Fire, fire. Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready. Sound.
I'm not trying to play a perfect game. I'm trying to understand the game and that
Ghost
changes
reporting.
everything. The scary part isn't losing.
Go ahead.
It's realizing
Ready to
you're
raise
never
some
actually
hell.
playing. You were just
SCV
repeating
ready.
same build, same pattern,
What's going
same
on?
answers over and over. Until somebody finally breaks the cycle. And maybe that's why they hate it. Someone plays differently.
SCV ready.
It forces everyone else to question.
SCV ready.
So I keep walking through the losses, keep collecting the moments, keep turning every failure into another
And the
component. Because the player I am today was built by every game I wanted to forget. Every embarrassing moment, every mistake, every regret. The ladder doesn't create legends, it reveals them.
Mineral
It takes
field
everything
depleted.
hidden and forces you to see.
What's SCV ready?
When the screen goes dark and the match is
Come again.
finally done, I don't ask
Pedal to the metal.
I won. I asked what I became when nobody was
Ghost
watching.
Mineral field depleted.
Mistake was the lesson.
I'm in a heap of
Was the
trouble.
message.
Out with it.
Thing that they laughed
I'm waiting on you.
was the thing that made me different. They call it chaos.
Mineral
I call
field
it
depleted.
searching. They call it random. I call it learning. I'm not
Nuclear missile ready.
Word. Let's do this.
Research
The
complete.
replay tells you why.
I'm going in.
Person staring back at you
Ghost
after
reporting.
every game.
Right on. Daylight's burning.
Give me
Where's the hot action?
Mineral field. Vespine geyser exhausted.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Mineral field depleted. Nuclear missile ready.
Take another base.
Ghost reporting.
Now you wonder.
Are you ready for this? Light it up. Sounds sweet. Right on. I'm going in. Hell yeah.
Mineral field depleted.
I'm on it.
Relax, no.
Nothing to it.
Exactly what you think it
Go.
goes. Really? Against her? Okay. Free win. That's my favorite shit. While you're crashing on the planetaries. I'm behind your army making cemeteries. Every ghost invisible, patient is scary. Every step another obituary.
It's getting too hot.
Ultra. God. Lurker. God. Blue Lord finally crossed
You sure about that?
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Ghost reporting.
I'm not killing. I'm deleting gas, not your army.
Nuclear missile ready.
Yeah, gets worse than last. You mind the math. I spend it fast.
What's going on?
Then I disappear. Planetary circle while I'm shooting from the red.
Bad
You
news.
ghost, you just cut another trap. Every click you make burns more gas off the flow.
SCV ready.
Fast. They never land.
Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade complete.
Ghost reload. Bailing
Command center upgrade complete.
Every answer you prepare is a race before it's told. You finally cracked another fortress. Congratulations, there's 29 more.
Again.
You know what's funny?
Okay.
Don't matter
Confirmed.
That's the real victory
It's getting
condition.
too
And never
hot.
these snipers another withdrawal from your bank
Deploying.
account.
Command center upgrade base is under attack.
Automatically pushing you to burden. No waste, no panic, no flash. Just as long as I keep replacing armies, I keep replacing. You're fighting time, you're fighting inflation. Every fortress is breakment. Every ghost says I'll wait. Every expansion says you already lost. You just don't know the date. The map gets empty, the guys is dry, the hive still breathes. But
Go ahead.
because while you were busy attacking my walls, I was quietly removing your future. I'm flowing your builder of impossible cities. Don't account against collective professional patient testing.
Nothing to it.
SCV ready.
Ghost reporting.
Another planetary.
SCV ready.
In the corner of the map.
You sure about that?
I get ya. SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
In the rear with the gear. Taking some fire here.
Base is under attack.
I used to chase the
Give me the sit rep.
Now I chase the
Will.
question.
Ghost reporting.
Used to hate when things broke.
SCV ready.
Listen.
SCV ready.
Nuclear missile ready.
You sure about out with it? Go. Come again. You sure about that?
Mineral field depleted.
Solo operative, right? Out with it. Nothing to it. Will do. Go. Come again.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Deploying. Sounds like a plan. You sure about that? Out with it. Give me the sit rep. Solo operative, right? Go.
Nuclear
It's getting too hot.
nuclear missile ready.
Give me the sit rep.
Mineral field depleted. Vespene geyser exhausted.
You sure about that?
Nuclear missile ready.
Solo operative. Out with it.
I'm waiting on you.
It's getting too hot.
Are you ready for this?
Ghost reporting.
Vespene geyser exhausted.
Ready to raise some hell.
Nuclear missile ready.
Sure thing. Roger. In the rear.
Sounds like a plan.
What's going? Big job, huh? Well, butter my biscuit. Bad news. Huh? In the rear. Bad news. Big job, huh? What's going on?
Give me this. You sure about that? Out with it. Nothing to it. Confirmed. I'm on it.
He was still standing tall.
Deploying.
Command center upgrade complete.
Come again.
Show me who you wanted.
Solo operative, right? Sounds like
Research complete.
go. Paint target.
Console. Cyclone receiving.
Solo operative, right? Deploying.
Research complete.
I'm on it.
It was there to reveal what was underneath.
Go ahead. Huh?
Ghost reporting.
What's going on? Big job, huh? Yep.
Used to chase things,
Bad news.
now I chase the question. Used to hate when things broke, now I listen.
Nuclear missile ready.
Broken things.
In the rear. What's going on?
Loaded and thinking I needed control. Perfect little
Ghost
plan, perfect little
reporting.
role. Every decision
Command center upgrade.
in the mode. The life of the button started taking its toll. I watched everything crumble in front of my
Go ahead.
face. Thought I was losing, thought I was wasting my days.
Command
But I
center
noticed the
upgrade
cracks, that the pattern and
complete.
shape like the damage itself was pointing the way.
Solo operative,
I
right?
hate it. Stop covering scars
You
that I
sure?
thought were
Out
outdated.
with it.
Everything I buried, everything
Come
I
again.
evaded was a map to the
that
person I was
CD
trying
ready.
to create it. Hold up. That's when it switched. I stopped seeing mistakes as a permanent glitch. Started seeing the pressure as
Alright,
part
see
of the
what's
mix.
up.
Started seeing the fire as something to build with.
Command center upgrade complete.
Watched every piece of the bottom and crawled and I picked up the pieces and studied them all.
Solo up. You sure about that? Go.
I learned the pain.
Come again. Roger. Out with it. Confirmed.
Mineral field completed.
Come again. Out with it. Go.
Base is under attack.
Solo. It's getting too hot.
I don't panic when the pressure
Mineral
arises. I'm
field
sitting with
depleted.
demons that live in my mind. It was to show me the size that I have in the world, but I can't hide from mine. So I flip the script with the
Our SCVs are under attack.
Solo operative. Give me this. You sure about that? Come on. So, out with it. sure
The ultras
does.
got destroyed. They're expensive.
But I just needed to stop running
We'll go
from who
attack.
I already was. The parts I hated.
So it's 5 after 6. I'm gonna go to bed. You should go to bed. You gotta go to work. Have a good night, Miss Harry's. Get some snooze.
Transition. I don't erase my history, I archive it. Put every dark day where I can analyze it. Every doubt I had, I recognize it, but I don't let the voice come back and pile it. Nah, I drive down eyes wide.
Yeah, well, it's for ultras and Lingbane. You have to have like some defense because they get a lot of Lingbanes or they get a lot of ultras, and they just steamroll. So you know, if I get tanks, like they'll get Vipers and start pulling my tanks. If I get Thors, they pull my Thors. Anything chunky and supply heavy, they start pulling. And then I'm like, well, what do I have left? You know, they Vipered everything. Ghost, what are you gonna do? Viper every ghost? Nope. You can get sniped. Boo. You know what I mean?
Disguised.
Buffer barrier for the snipes.
Yeah, I used to ask why.
Yep. Just give me enough time to aim and shoot your ass.
Because the fire was never there.
And then let me see if I can bait your patience. Everybody's got a you know, I would say a cup of patience. How much can your cup be filled before you get impatient? And so people are gonna get impatient, some more than others, and they're gonna want to attack, and they're gonna keep trading and trading, you know. So the patience game too. But then I'm gonna be nibbling, so I don't stay at home like a little mosquito myself, or start buzzing around. Oh man, right here. Those things got roasted. And the snipes.
I'm not chasing the crown, I'm chasing evolution. Every mistake was a forced contribution. Every rejection became my tuition. Every no was a hidden solution. I'm the whisper before the explosion. The calm before the commotion. The word that was born in the ocean, but learn how to move it. What's the voice inside my brain? Voice got louder. Voice got stronger. They thought would break me was the thing that made me conquer. I got no off switch, no brakes, no fear. I turned every scar into something sincere. I was lost in the dark, but I
Just harassing that creep. Trickling some ghosts around while I'm harassing the hell with Hellions is a, you know, you keep them busy, keep their eyes busy. You know, keep their eyes busy from the news. You know what's funny is I F2 a lot, and it's really helpful, but it's also too easy where it becomes a bad habit. Just F2 and everything, because F2 can mess you up when you don't want F2, and you're like, but I'm a habit, I'm gonna use it right after you know. And so one of these things that I have to learn to not F2 is using hotkeys, so that I could use that hotkey like an F2 addict instead of the F2, so that I can actually keep the ghost moving different places. If I have F2, that means the ghosts that are moving around are gonna go back to wherever I F2. And it's like, well, I want ghosts here, here, and here. I can't use F2 while they're out there in the map. So I have to have my tendencies have to just be, you know, overridden when I want to push F2 really badly. But then, you know, so it's definitely a little battle. But if I only F2 and I'm addicted to F2, then I can't do stuff like this where I can nuke and send a ghost here, send a ghost there, and attack with Hellions and you know what I mean? It's a battle to try to like use F2 or not use F2 so I could do that. Because the moment I hit F2, all the ghosts that were going somewhere are gonna go to the army now because they F2'd. And you're like, damn. So that's definitely a struggle in my mechanical behavior, to not use F2 when I'm doing this kind of particular tactic. Like, so my brain just is very like energy driven to make sure I don't hit F2 whenever I'm doing a tactic like this, when I'm sending ghosts out. Like, the moment I start sending ghosts out, one here, one over there, my brain has to like really put more energy, and that's when I say don't F2, don't F2, because I don't want to just send the ghost out. I want to send an army out too, right? I'm trying to send an army so they can get distracted, in this case Hellions, and then I can nuke, and then they can't just look for the nuke and that's it, you know. So I gotta get them running, and so I gotta make sure that when I'm running I don't accidentally hit F2 instead of run. Because you want to do it throughout the game, and I end up nuking throughout the game. So that means like you aren't supposed to F2 for a longer period of time. You're like, damn, I can't F2 yet. You're like, just, did I F2? Hopefully I didn't. Oh, thank God I didn't F2 yet. You know, F2 battles with myself, trying to deal with being able to do stuff like send out ghosts in random spots and nuke here, nuke there, wall horizon. Yeah, it's like doing this and this at the same time. It's like it takes a little while. Hey, did you put your army in a group to not F2? Not seeing that on the screen. And my Hellions. My Hellions are my army right now. Not my ghost. That's where F2 kicks in until I think I need them. So what I do is I'll, like, because they're back here, I don't need the ghost yet. They're not technically needed. These guys are what I need. So that's my instead of hitting F2 and you want to hit the Hellions, this is what I'm sending. If I have all my army with the Hellions and I'm trying to attack, that means the army's coming with it, and I don't want the army out there. I don't want the army in the middle of the map. So, and if I'm gonna hit F2, which is my trigger, all of them are gonna come. You know, everybody in my base, and I don't want that. I want these guys to run around while this is going on. So this has to be my F2 button, and this is what I choose to be in my F2 group. You get me? But F2 in my sense doesn't mean F2 means everybody. F2 for me just means don't push that button, push this button. And whatever I put in here, this is what you want to F2 all the time. You get me? It's weird, but it's mental. It's a habit that I have, but I want to make sure I adopt another habit so that I can say, this is your other F2 in my mind. This is your other F2. Use it a lot, you know, so that you can switch from this F2 to this F2, which is interesting because my F2 on this side is my pinky, and then my F2 on this side is a mouse button. It's a mouse button. The bottom button is my F2 here, in a sense, mentally, so that I could switch from F2 to actually a different F2 while I do stuff like this. but it doesn't mean everybody. It doesn't mean everybody. It means just don't use F2, use this F2. It's just a way for me to tell my brain, this hotkey right here is also F2. I want you to, like, whenever you're doing this, adopt this one instead of this one, and don't push that one. You don't need to push that one because you have this one. Outside of that, I don't know how else to, tell my brain, don't use F2. So I have to give it another roll. I have to give it, But yeah. I see you use group to manage attacks. You got 2 keyboards with that mouse. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I got this. Look, check this out. Let's see, let me lower this real quick. So I got these keys, and then I got, of course, I use this key. I use this one, and I use this one. I use these 2 keys, and then I have a mouse wheel that has a left click and a right click. And I use the left click and the right click for different purposes. This is tilde, this is 0, and so I have 2 hotkeys, left and right. And I got these hotkeys right here, so I utilize these. So this is my F2 right here. This bottom key on the right, on the corner, is my F2. But it's also my specialty hotkey. But this is also my specialty hotkey, number 11. These are my structure keys up here. If I want to get a gateway, a robo, a starport, or a barracks, a factory, a starport, a gateway, a robo. It's the same thing, Protoss and Terran. And then with Zerg, I use these as hatcheries. Hatchery 1, hatchery 2, hatchery 3. And then this bottom ones would be like my buildings if I need to like do that until I get an army. And then I start using my specialty units for these buttons. And of course, these are all specialty hotkeys, like say Void Raids or Sentries or Templars. Or if I want to get my nukes, this number 2 is my nukes. So I click this one right here, which is my barracks for Ghost. And then I click down here for to activate my ghost, and then get the ghost, get the nukes. So I click that twice, and then boom, really quick. I don't use my left hand at all to make nukes, other than to make the nuke. That's the only thing I use the left hand is to actually click. I want a nuke. Outside of that, my hand does the first 2 clicks, which is barracks. Click barracks hotkey, and then now I want ghost with my left hand, and then I go on my right hand. I get the nuke, and then on the left hand I say I want a nuke. I forgot what is it, the silo. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And then I use these if I need to. They're different. This one right here. Swipe right. That is my subgroup change. If I want to change my subgroup from like stalkers to zealots, or Templars to disruptors or whatever, then I just click to the right. I swipe to the right with my mouse wheel, and that's kind of like you're moving to the next section. Like in my head, I'm just like changing the section. No. And so when I have a group, I'll swipe right to change the page. No, not this one. And I kind of learn how many swipes depending on the composition you have, because it changes priorities. And so usually widow mines are 1 swipe. So when I have a bunch of units, I'll F2 and then swipe right once, and then hit the burrow, right? Because I know that it's a 1 swipe right, to get to after you hit F2, it's 1 swipe to get to widow mine. You go, oh, you want ghost, F2, swipe twice, 3 times, 4 times. There's different swipes to get, but it depends on which units you have. If you don't have a certain spellcaster, that eliminates that swipe if it is priority towards the one that you want, like widow mines or something, or biles or so. So learning my swipes, swipe 3 times, get the force fields. If you don't have a hotkey for it, And the only reason why I wouldn't have a hotkey for is because there's too many units to even hotkey everything anyways. You can't, there's not enough keys for you to hotkey everything. You know, all the buildings and the upgrades and the units and the spellcasters, and then you just don't have enough. So you have to find other ways to utilize spellcasters if you really think that they're not a priority, but they're like secondary priority. Like instead, like Templars for me are secondary, disruptors are primary. I rather disruptor first before storming. Storming will be like worst case scenario, and so therefore I rather swipe right to get to the Templars if I have to, than to put them on a hotkey and switch them out from the disruptors. Or you know, or click on those two and then swipe to the right. It's the same thing. You know, if you go, I'll get my disruptors and my Templars and then swipe right. There's multiple ways to kind of do that, but you know, I have to just let my brain see what's more comfortable in everything, and I decide those little by little as I go. You know, what do you think? What do you think? There's 2 doors. Which one do you feel like you're using more? And I just wait until I see what my brain decides to feel more comfortable doing. I'm like, okay, we'll work that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like a little NASCAR 2000 right here. Got all the buttons. Got my keyboard here. Where all my production, right? I click gateway. All I have to do on my left hand is make a marine or whatever I want. I click a robo right here, or robo factory, all that stuff, immortals. And then down here are my units, my whatever groups I need. And that means that I only have like so many groups, because this one right here I use for upgrades sometimes, or I'll use for hidden bases, you know. And I change them up. I change these bottom ones up from tech hotkeys to army hotkeys to specialty units, depending on the situation that I'm running into at the time. And that's what I mean about F2 right now. The only thing I need right now is Hellions to roam around and harass while I nuke. So I need my F2 to be addicted. So this is my F2 on the corner. I keep telling my brain this is my F2. So when I want an F2, I hit this button, you know. So outside of that, it's kind of hard to tell you. Some people just don't know how to do that, and they go, I'm going to take F2 out for it. It's gone. And they abolish it so that the brain can't even push it even if they want it, which is still another way, right? It's a more harder way. Well, I don't know if it's harder. It's easier to get rid of something and not need it and not use it. It's harder to have it and not want to use it. So I find myself in a harder dilemma because I keep the stuff here, so it's like it's there. We still have it, you know, and I'm like, no, and I have to stumble a bit, but I'm gonna because I like F2. I use it for different things. Outside of just F2, I use it for I'll show you in a sec after we watch this game replay. But yeah, keep them company, you know. Big Daddy Ultras. Brought him to me accidentally, but I nuked his ass. And then I ran, right? I ran. And then I scanned over here again. And psychologically, if you scan, say, oh, he's probably getting in the spot right here. He's definitely over here, because why would he scan over here if he doesn't want a spot? So he's like, I'm here. Where are you? And he, you know, this is where I'm at right here. I'm nuking here, scanning here, distractions. I don't have Hellions. I have distraction nuke scans. Slowly, I'm trying to be strong-willed, because out of this whole time that we've been talking about the F2, I haven't pushed F2. You can see that because these guys are not spread, or they're not together, or they're not grouped up. They've been. That's good on my side. That means my mental energy is working on being able to like send Ghost out and stuff, and not worry about me pushing it too much. So but I'm doing it to a little too much because then I'm like, you know, I don't have the other things in gear yet, which is when you're not pushing two, grab them and, you know, do this, or grab them and do that. But in the second case, I don't need them in general because I got the PFs here, and I don't until he shows up. Then I go, okay, let's group up, because I changed my hotkeys. The bottom buttons change; they don't stay the same. They're this army sometimes, and then they're this army something. They're cyclones sometimes, but when I don't have cyclones, they're hellions. When I don't have hellions, they're ghosts, but only ghosts when, because it's my F2, only goes when I need them. If I don't need them, it's going to be something else that's going to be out there harassing. Or it's going to be one ghost particularly that's going to be the nuker. You know, if it's going to be ghosts, it's either all of them because I'm going to do something, or it's one because I'm going to nuke. And I'm going to have that one as one of my hotkeys to maneuver the map without looking. If I see him over here, I just hit F2, I hit that hotkey, and then keep clicking the map with shifts, and go, okay, he's over there. Boom, 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 boom. What? But I don't want to look. I'm doing other stuff, so that, you know. So yeah, it's interesting. It's, you know, I try to be adaptable to my hotkeys. They're not, one key is not just a solid roll. That's it. It's interchangeable depending on what I'm doing at the time, what composition I have, what kind of tactical strategy am I gonna do. They all that matters to which key is whose role. Yeah, Zerg. With Zerg, what we're trying right now is to macro a bit, get investors, and then take a probe or an SCV and try to be a hybrid. So I'm trying to learn how to be a hybrid Zerg player. That's what we're working on with Zerg. Pretty much be a Zerg Terran or a Zerg Protoss against my opponent. So yeah, hybrid Zerg. That's what I'm trying to do. So we'll do some Zerg today too. We'll try to, you know, work on some Zerg. Protoss is just combining my Protoss that I already know with mechanics. Since I have my Protoss and it's my main race, I just never had mechanics when I played it. Now that I have mechanics, I'm trying to merge the mechanics to my Protoss, which is good because I practice a lot with Terran with my mechanics, so I'm able to bleed through my Protoss and what I want. Now I'm just like which key for what and why. That's all I need to do. But pushing the buttons, it's getting easier. Look at that. Beautiful. Got the PFs to soak them up. Because Ultras will chew up those ghosts if they're by themselves. They'll chew them up. Well, I think I forgot about that PF. I think that one's gonna blow up. See, right now I'm on the don't use F2 energy right now because my ghosts are here. But I'm sending ghosts everywhere, and I need to make sure I'm not pushing F2 so that they stay around where they're at. Yeah, I'm still stiff right here. I'm so stiff that I'm not trying to use the F2, that I'm a little too stiff. But you gotta start somewhere. You got, you know, it's a slow training. Now, in this phase of the game, I don't want to just harass anymore. Right now, I want to take away. Now in this situation, I'm trying to pick my timings to take a base out, and what that's gonna do is just gonna eliminate the mineral usage and the gas usage. Usually more of the gas than anything. If you could slow down the gas, it's very important in this stage of the patch, because gases are less now. So we fight for gas. We fight for bases for gas more than minerals. So this kind of just helps me slow them down, and so take out outside bases really quick. 3 nukes. These for sure. You know, 1 nuke, drone's gonna run. We're gonna get a little bit of larva. What's that gonna do? 3 nukes. That base becomes, you know, no longer a problem for a bit. Erased. So this is where we start doing 3 nukes at the same time. After 3 nukes at the same time, then I start getting enough bases where it becomes carpet bombing. At that point, I start carpet bombing. I'll come in and just 5 nukes right here, just 5 of them, all of them, just do, and just, this whole place goes just down. So that's the goal for these in regards to like my ghost nuke plays. The first ones are harassing, the second ones are erasing, and the third one is just annihilation. So you get to the phase where it's like, you know, because I got to figure out how to use my gas. I have to figure out how to make that complement the ghosts, because the ghosts ain't moving out. Usually the ghosts stay inside waiting for them to get instigated to attack. So I have to figure out how to utilize what I can to be as annoying as possible while I'm waiting for them to come. So the ghosts actually are pretty good against Brood Lords. That's my accident right there. My hotkey is also my supply depot drop, and so I was trying to snipe, and my hotkeys, I ended up, you know, dropping. I hit the same button but the wrong building, or the wrong hotkey, and that's the habit that I have sometimes right now that I'm trying to break, is trying to not push the command center instead of the. It's weird. I don't know why, because my command center is spacebar, so I don't know why I keep pushing spacebar within and then hit. You know, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out in my head why I do that, but they're both the same key, so I push the button afterwards trying to nuke, and it's just, you know, the command center shows up somehow, and then that nuke pops down. What? Blackout? You have a blackout right now? Were you on your phone? Okay. Let's see here.
You hear that? That's not the game.
Yeah, so whenever I want to move around, typically, I have a hotkey for the barracks already, right? 1 hotkey. I got a hotkey for the factories. And usually I like to get the barracks with the tech labs
Vespine
So I just have
geyser
to hit the barracks and
exhausted.
then swipe right, to get the other group, this
Nuclear
group.
missile ready.
And then same thing with the factory. I gotta keep this habit, but this is where it's supposed to go. The factory and the tech lab for the factory are in the same group, so all I do is hit the factory, swipe right, change subgroup, right? And so change subgroup, get my stem, change subgroup, get my, on. Oopsie. Yeah. But
Add-on complete.
there we go, right? My keys are so messed up right now. There we go. And then these guys. Oh, because of the fact we don't need the reactor. So yeah, so tech lab, swipe, stem, factory, swipe, whatever you want, blue flame hellions and stuff like that. And same thing with the starport. You have that, and they have a tech lab. You put them together and then you swipe, change subgroup, and then that way I can get my tech like that. It's a good way to like keep my, find a way to put these somewhere, and the best place for me to put them is with my same hotkey as my factory, same hotkey as my barracks, same hotkey as my starport. They all have their combo. The nukes are also on a hotkey. They're actually on my like I said, my nukes are right here. This hotkey, it's on this mouse, so I use the mouse whenever I'm getting the silos, and then I click my barracks, which is right here, this key right here. So I click on this key and then hit the ghost key with my keyboard, this with the mouse. And then I have F2, right? F2 is my my cap locks. I got cap locks and A right next to each other, right? Cap locks and A.
Research complete.
So if I hit F2 twice, I get to the main army. Whatever main army you have, if you hit F2 twice, you get there. So sometimes when I need to get to my main, I'll go over here. But if I need to go back to my army, I'll hit F2 twice if I don't have certain things hotkeyed. So that's how I get by sometimes when I don't have army hotkeys, is the F2. I just double click the F2. But the other thing that I do is whenever I hit F2, right, if you look over here, it gives you a group of army, right? So what I end up doing is I'll hit F2 and say I want only the ghost. I'll hit control and then click on a ghost, and they're all ghosts now. And now I just hotkeyed all the ghosts. And I'll go number 2, and if there's hellions, right? Let's try to get some hellions. If there's hellions, then I'll do the same thing. I'll hit F2 and I'll get my hellions and then make a hotkey real quick. So that's what I'll do often. So if I'm about to move out, what I'll start doing is I'll hit F2 and I'll start setting up all my hotkeys with using F2. Like right now, I'm gonna hit F2, and then I want my I hit control and clicked on one hellion. All of them showed up. Now I hit shift, and then I made them into a hotkey. And so now I have a hotkey. I hit F2. I want the Marines, and I'll just hit control shift, make a hotkey, and hit F2, the ghost.
Sounds like a
So now I got 3 hotkeys that,
Armed and ready.
you know what I mean? And so that's how I do it. If I need to like really quickly do my hotkeys, I use F2 for it, and I'm pretty quick on it.
Been waiting on you.
That means there goes my army. If I need to get more, like say more come out, but I haven't grouped them, I'll just hit my F2,
Sure about that?
hold control, click on one ghost again, all of them get collected, and then hockey them. Instead of hitting F2 and having a whole F2 army, I could do that, but then that doesn't make sense for me for the ghosts, because they have to be special, their specialty. So they have to, you know. So, but if I don't use them as specialty, then they're part of the F2, and they all come together. But if I need like tanks, if I need the tanks, they have a certain hotkey too. So they're they don't use. I don't use F2 for tanks. I mean, I use them, but I won't use them. They could branch out because I have a hotkey. So I use F2 and then I branch out when I need to, because obviously you want everybody to move out. You don't need to over complicate each click. That's what I use F2 for. But when the time comes, I have my tanks on hotkeys. They do whatever they need to. I branch them out. Boom, they go this way, or they get sieged. Liberators get sieged because they're on, you know, they're on special hotkeys. Vikings siege. You know, they can move around, so they're on a certain. But then if I need to, I hit F2 again. You know. But because I have, you know, like say right now the tanks hit control. And I could double click the tanks to get there, right? I hit F2 twice. I'm back at the army. If I want to get to my barracks, double click the barracks, factory, you know, starport. Sometimes if I want this base to be a focus, say that I'm worried about this natural being hit, and I want to be I usually hotkey it. I'll get a hotkey, I'll pick a hotkey for it. Or it'll be my main. Instead of getting all the command centers, that'll be my main hotkey. So then I'll just go specifically to that base, you know, instead of all the other ones. But yeah, there's different tricks that I use, but I try to use as much as I can. I try to really figure out the mechanical way to get to places. I don't even want to be over here technically. I don't need to be over here. I could be over here. Because I have this screen right here. This screen here is very important to me. I'd rather not move around, but I'm moving around here. All this, you see? This is faster. Me getting through all this, I'd rather know how to use this more than being able to visually see where I'm at. See, I have to see it. No, I don't have to see it. I don't have to see it. I don't have to see this. I don't have to see this when I make it. What I have to see is here, these lights. Are they on? They're not on, you know? And then are the barracks lights on? No, they're not on. Is starport doing anything? Let's get a Viking. You know what I mean? By clicking real quick is way faster than and more easier on the eyes than for me to click here, click here, click here, click here, and do all this. Why do I need to do this part, right? When I could just do that at the bottom. At the bottom right here, and I'm just keeping everything on order way faster. I don't need to look over my barracks to go I want to make marines. Even if I have a hotkey, I don't need to do that. I already have the hotkey, so I just need to look at the screen now, at this bottom screen. And is it lighting up? Oh, I got a lot more tanks. I hit the F2, you know, cyclones hotkeyed, hit F2 if I want the tanks, control, hotkey them real quick. So now I got them hotkey, you know. If I need to get to my F2 army here now, if I have to, now that I have tanks hotkeyed because they already have a special hotkey for them, I can just always go to them if I wanted to, you know. But so yeah, that's what I try to do. That's how I try to get better on my mechanics. But I look at the bottom screen right here. This screen right here, I look at that more than moving around. So you'll see me do stuff right here, but in reality, I'm doing more than what you're seeing me do, because it's the screen down here that you should really be focused on what I'm doing, because that's the part that's like, you know. And because my mouse has a position on which keys are what, I don't even have to look at the screen a lot of times. I only look at the screen to manage how many I clicked. Like if I made too many marines, okay, I can cancel out some of them, cancel out some of them. Okay, the lights are on, that's pretty reasonable. But I'll hit the escape button to eliminate some of them. But outside of that, I'll be clicking without looking, like, you know. But if I have downtime, I'll go through the cycles and see if I have anything that I need to like remanage my resources. So yeah, that's how I StarCraft. GG. Yeah, you're smart, man. I'm addicted to what? To F2? My brain told me I should better drink a soda instead. What are you talking about? I don't actually enjoy drinking a beer because when first time I drank a beer with friends, it tastes nasty. It did taste nasty. I remember when I first drank a beer, and it, you're just like, why do people, why, you didn't get enough taste to understand why. But it's not the taste that's the, it's the after fact. But you gotta put some salt and lemon to make it better than what it is. But some of them, eventually it becomes an acquired taste. Eventually you start liking the taste because it's connected to the benefits of what happens after. So so it becomes an acquired taste at some point. Very true, gas. Any Zerg build, yeah. But yeah, we're actually gonna be working on Zerg more. Zerg is gonna be one of those next focus points. So we're gonna do more Zerg in general. Which is good because we're gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna try to be a hybrid Zerg player, and try to, see what's up. Try to be Protoss Terran Zerg, Protoss Zerg. That's a good challenge, right? Excuse me. I mean, like, my friends actually enjoy or become a little bit crazy talking after drinking it, but mine felt nothing got any effect at all. Everybody's different. Some people can tolerate more, and then sometimes a mind can buzzkill something a little bit, but you should have felt maybe a little loose. Sometimes some people don't even know what they're supposed to expect, and so they don't know how to how would I say it? Use it to its potential, I guess. I don't know, I can't find the word. Damn, I still haven't seen the mosquito yet. He flew by once. But it's not needed. Fear and all that. It's it can be reckoning, and you don't know if you're addicted. The one most important part about alcohol, right? If you haven't taken alcohol, I would say don't. Especially alcohol, don't. Because you don't know. You don't know if you're an alcoholic. And you'll be like, well, what do you mean, Flo? How would I be an alcoholic if I haven't even drank none? Being an alcoholic is hereditary. It comes through the bloodline, If the bloodline has unactivated, like a button that's off, but it turns on, it's there, it gets hooked, then even one sip could turn on the button. You have a bunch of buttons, a lot of them are on and off. Things in life that you do activate them. Different things. Boop, this one got turned on now. Boop, this one got turned on now. Now it's on. You just turned it on, and you can't turn it off. And so alcohol can turn on an alcoholic trait, And so the moment that you drink it, you turn it on, and now you're an alcoholic. That's how that usually works. And so, but you're not an alcoholic if you don't turn it on. So if you don't know if you're an alcoholic and you haven't drank, don't do it. If you've already drank it and you're not an alcoholic, well, cheers. Because we risked, you know, it's a big risk. It's not good, you know. It's dangerous. So don't do it if you haven't, and that's why I'm just glad I'm not, you know. But cheers. You're not wrong. So my family's Irish. Oh damn, Irish know how to drink. They know how to drink. Ooh. Mother.
Why you mad? I don't mirror you. Why you stress? I don't fear the cue. I treat bills like a punchline. Land them unexpected too. You rehearsing perfection. I'm allergic to safe moves. I don't need to walking disorganized, leave with trophies and banners. You counting resources. I'm counting your panic. Your screen starts shaking when I shift the mechanics. I'm a glitch with a grin.
We've been known to what? Imbibe? What's imbibe? What does imbibe mean? First time I heard that. So I'm new to Zerg. You know, you might see me do some builds, some strategies with Zerg, but in general, I don't know how to use Zerg, like the main parts of it. I always just worked on the edges. So now I'm kind of gonna start diving into Zerg, and that means that I have to really look at the economy, work on the queens, the creep tumors. How many creep tumors can I get at this time? How far can I spread the creep? How many injects? And you know, these are, you know, while I'm doing the weird stuff, I'll be able to more focus on things that are gonna like really help me through the early game. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of just explorations and paying attention to the numbers. Yep. Well, we'll put the same energy that we do with Terran with Zerg, because with Terran the same things I had to learn Terran, so I did what I did. I'll do the same thing with like Zerg. So he's got what? Bulgaria? Okay. Adept. Let's get another base and get some infestors. Supply. Saw him right now. He's pretty hurt.
Metamorphosis complete.
What if you're wasting the best of your days? I replay mistakes like they're evidence. Build a case against my own confidence.
It should be 6.
When it's quiet, when
No, not 6. Key.
Mineral field depleted.
How did 6? That's 6. Try 4. 3. 3. No, 2. Forgot which key it was. Just 2. That would be 2. I was having hotkey problems yesterday. The keyboard was not working, or the mouse keyboard wasn't working. So it threw off my hotkeys.
Unacceptable command. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Fight each other.
Vespine guys are exhausted. Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack. Mineral field. The hive cluster is under attack. forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack. Vespene geyser exhausted. Metamorphosis complete. Mineral field depleted.
I need speed.
Mineral field. Mineral field depleted.
I send messages through there. You look at fog like that. I look at fog like home. You built for what?
Vespene geyser exhausted.
You chase clean stars. I chase broken lines. Off the grid this whole time.
Metamorphosis complete.
I levitate. You play for one. I play for some. You push with you.
Mineral field depleted.
You sent the sky. I'm the sign. The screen was lit, but you went blind.
I return to serve.
Like a gift, you were waiting for a fight. I was waiting for a shift. I'm not chaos. I'm not up.
I return
He
to
might be
serve.
here. Nope.
Strange, I call it free.
Metamorphosis complete.
You thought I was random, I was ritual. Thought you saw it, but I was spiritual.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
I return to serve.
Vespene geyser exhausted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
I return to serve. I return to serve. I return to serve.
Your probes are under attack.
I return. The enemy closes.
Is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our drones are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
Your probes are under attack.
Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
The enemy closes.
The hive cluster is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
All ground.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field.
Trying to be a Zerg hybrid. GG. If it shows up, I'll take a shot for him. Oh my goodness. Cheers, cheers. It was fun. We had a good time. I got a lot to learn. I got bit like 2 times, I think, with the damn mosquito. Oh shoot, what up, what up? Samalji? I don't know how to say that right, but how are you doing? GG's, that was fun. And cheers. I'll take a shot since you came over. Yeah, we're a chill community. We just hang out and learn some builds, creativity. You know, creativity's big on the channel. And chill times. Yeah, chill times. So cheers for some good StarCraft time. I'm also on YouTube. If you want to hang out on YouTube, we're also on YouTube. So we got a chill community on YouTube too. Oh man, that was hot. Yeah, that was cool. That's what I'm trying to do as a Zerg. I'm trying to right now learn how to be a hybrid Zerg, Terran Protoss, Terran Zerg. I'm a main Protoss, but I'm all 3 races. I learn all 3 races. So now, since I learned Protoss and Terran, I could be Terran and Protoss with Zerg. Pretty cool compositions I can come up with. What's your watch streak right now? Scooty Road's trying to find out the watch streak. What you guys got? No. Damn! Synology with the sub? Oh shit, thank you. Yeah, we do. This is my Nexus hat. Just to let you know, this is my Nexus hat. And these are my paintings in the background. These are my oil paintings. I do oil painting as well. Yeah, so we're on the artistic side. It's always been tough to get a watch streak for flow. It really is. I'm here 3 times, sometimes 3 times a day, sometimes 4 depending on the situation, or 3 times only. But then I'm at nighttime. I'm up all the time. It's hard to get a win streak. You got to keep the computer on in order to try to do it. That's like the hack. Always have Flow's channel on, and you'll get like the highest streak if you can manage to do that. And if you have to reboot the computer, better be go back to Flow's stream. You never know, you might lose it. I know Miss Aries, she's like, Flo, you better stop messing with my streak. I was like, I'm sorry. She's like, what could I do? You turned down 38-year-old triple father? Wait, what happened? That was fun, definitely. Yeah. Well, congratulations for being a triple father. Yeah. What up, Santex? Santex RTS? Syntax?
Start to sleep below. Static in the dark. The air feels
Oh
turning
man.
cold.
Alright, let's get another one.
This serpent's
Whew.
song,
My head.
fracture in the gold. But
No
every
mas.
scar I carried, every loss I couldn't hide, was proof I was still alive. You can read this.
Session. Say, how is this possible? Flo's a beast. And you don't even have to watch the whole thing. You just have to be here somewhere in the stream, right? To get the watch streak. You want to check out a replay? Okay, we'll do it after this game. Here's something I'm practicing against people, but I might be managing things, doing something wrong. Somehow I got watch streak at ESL, but I almost never watch it. It's like, bro, you have the highest streak. It's like you're just like confused as hell, right? Imagine, like, bro, you're like a legend here. And you're just like, oh shit. Yes, I am. Been here forever. Yeah, it's like. That'd be so funny that there's some type of glitch in the system that just always gives it to you, even if you're not there. You're just like collecting that, and they're just like, to God. The ESL watcher. Oh man. There's this one guy in some video game. This one guy in the video game decided to just be at a certain spot in the game. It was it was a constant live game, and he literally just fell to the ground at a certain spot, right? Here, give it to him. He sat down. He laid down on a certain spot for I don't know how many years. I don't know if it was like a couple years or a lot of years, but he just laid there, and people were like, online players thought it was like a regular part of the game for a bit, and then they realized it's a player, and then they realized that the player is always there, and they literally the community really made a big thing about it in a good way, where it's like they that he's just always there laying down, never got up, never, computer just stays on. And they actually made a the game creators, after I don't know how long, they they made a what is it? Like a statue in the game for him, and he was just there, just laying down on the ground. Yeah, I don't know where it was, but it was a long time. I don't know how long, but he stayed there for a while. I don't know if you guys can look it up, but it's definitely like he stayed on the ground. He laid on the ground for, just as a regular, game player for, forever. Everybody was always like, what the hell? I forgot the name of that game though, but it's a game that's always online. It's an online game.
Like I still believe in the dream.
Yeah, I guess a cosplay as an NPC, dead NPC. It was a long time. I can't remember but it was enough where the game mods and the game community realized what he was doing and how long it's been, and they just decided to make some, in memory of. Maybe later I'll try to find it, but yeah, it's out there. It's on YouTube. Okay. Oh yeah, the replay. Alright, let me get out of this game. You guys gotta remember, you got text to speech. Text to speech is really
Must use this more often. I do have 100k points.
Yeah. I forget. Okay, let's check it out. Okay. Okay, KO's been putting in some work. Okay, let's see. Let's get some StarCraft music. Alright, here we go. We are in Washout. On the top right, our red Protoss opponent. S. Rose Kunuki. Bottom left, our Terran player in the blue. It is Felix. Which I think it is Felix. I think this person, if you call out Felix, he's gonna turn around. I think his name's Felix. People would always be like, Flo, Florencio, what's your real name? Yeah, they're like, can I ask you a question? What's your real name? I'm like, you really want to know? Like, can you keep this a secret if I do tell you? Yeah, I will. Till the end of days. Okay. It's Florencio. Oh, shit. Then it all just clicks, you know? that it's been the name. This my name the whole time. Alright, so we got gas. We got the gateway, pylon, gateway, gas, gas. That's good. Good combination. Cybernetics core. Get that tech up. Meanwhile, we got a, you know, barracks, supply depot, gas. No gas? What in the hootenanny is this? No gas, huh? Okay, what do we, just Marines. That's where we're going. We don't need gas. We need supply though. I'll tell you that much. I don't care who you are. You better get them supplies going, especially with that production coming up. Oh no, that's not even a barracks. That's a big barracks. That's like a man racks.
Check bottom center of map, wink wink.
Well, holy lucky stars. What do we got down here? A Twilight Council. Are we going DTs? Are we going for that secret, hidden, silent assassins? The Cloaky Boys? I hope this Terran understands the value of, you know, detection. I hope he fears oracles. I hope this player fears oracles for the life of him. And he puts oracle turrets everywhere. But I can only hope, right? Let's just see if I can bring in that energy. Him fearing oracles. Beat him hard. Yeah, be like, how did you know I was getting DTs, you hacker? And you're just over there just like, I was scared of oracles. Liar! Yeah, we're hidden in the back by the beach. Nice little beach. There should be little crabs coming through. You know, a couple of crabs. Or a couple of fish on the edges. That'll be awesome. I'd kick it over here. This is a nice little beach. Got the beach over here. Everybody's beaching it. Got the stores. I don't know who's gonna go to this store. This is like in the back. So, yep, the Marine boys are coming. They're getting clumped up in numbers. Let's just hope that there's no Colossus out there. You know, Colossus definitely is a no-no for these guys. Oh, wait. The DTs are here. Do we have... Did we just drop the mule? We dropped our last scannable mule. Just now. That guy right there. No turrets. No fear of oracles. Nah, oracles, they don't scare me. One turret. Okay, well the oracle, maybe the oracle hurts him over here or something, but should be right in the middle of your minerals. Oh no, there's no detection yet. Almost. What is it? What are we at? 38, 39, 10 more seconds. Oh no. And this is the horror. They can't even defend themselves. Those little dreamy boys. Damn. The carnage. Look at that. The turrets. I don't know what happened, but for some reason we don't want drops coming from this side. and that's, you know, enough for detection. Man, I mean, it's a little, it help a little bit, but like, you kind of want one right here in the middle. Ouch. Devastation. 3-gate DT rush. It is risky, but there is a dance to it. You would have to pick up, what was it, like say for the DTs, you'd have to get the prism to make sure you always pick him up if he scans. So the objective is that you attack, drop him, attack, the Terran scans, you run back and pick him up, go and drop somewhere else, attack, he scans, you pick up your DTs and pull back. So the objective to the DT side is that you just try to force out scans for the first couple attempts. You're literally just trying to force out scans. You're attacking, baiting him, he scans, you pull back, you pick up, you come back again right after he scans, you go, and then you get in, you know, technically. That's a good tactic. On Zerg? Well, Zerg, Zerg is more like a pickup micro. And then after that, you, like, Protoss, the way they do against Zerg is they usually go in with the DTs. Oh, man. They go in with the DTs. And then after that, they do a little bit of damage. Whatever damage they could do, they pull back and then they turn into Archons. They pick them up, drop them, and then do an Archon Zealot attack. So they start off with DTs, go to the main, do damage, pick them up, come back down, turn them into Archons, warp in Zealots, move forward to the third. It's usually like the formula of, you know, a DT rush. Oh man. But I'm gonna get a little rest. I guess I'm already yawning. But I'll be on in the day, throughout the day. We'll do some viewer games, viewer battles if we have people that battle, and some StarCraft ladder. Oh man. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. It's still early for me, so I'm still like in La La Land. Alright. Well, you guys have a good night. Oh, still nighttime for me, even though it's 5 in the morning. The grind. Alright, guys.